Excuse me? Hi, I just had to say I love your look.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
Nice to meet you.
How are you like sitting out here in the fucking cold?
I love it.
Where are you from?
I was born
That explains it?
Yeah.
Are you a student here or? Alright.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Alright, enjoy yourself.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Warm up session.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
So like 0 fucks given. Whenever you feel the need to leave, because the fact of the matter is if you're nervous in that set or if it's a little awkward or whatever, she probably feels the same way. She probably still wouldn't mind it continuing either, but she's just a little nervous about it. Just make yourself stay 20 or 30 more seconds.
Oh, what I told is for immersion, if I leave a set without getting rejected or closing, I have to give them $100. So.
Nice. I think his monthly salary just doubled for this month.
Excuse me? 2 seconds. I just had to tell you look absolutely lovely. What's your name?
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself.
Why? Just no commitment. How do you open at night? Because I know you do well in night game, or at least
Usually?
stories.
Either-
Sorry, did I just knock the camera?
I have like 3 ways.
Check
Most
the
basic
shot.
Is like, hey, what's up? How are you? That would maybe like 50% of the time early in the night.
Okay.
Some sort of situational opener. Or honestly, most of them are like, ugh. They're like, oh, that's disgusting, don't do that.
Have you tried opening in daytime the same way you open at night?
Yes. And he was like, I can't wait to film you, blah, blah, blah. I walked up to these 2 girls and I was like, don't eat that. And they're like, what? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you're just like, yeah.
Can you follow up with like just kidding or something like that?
I can try.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The only thing is that like, there's nothing wrong with the opener per se, but knowing you and knowing your vibe, it seems incongruent.
Yeah.
And also, it seems as though you're saying it going through the motions when you say it. You're just like, I've been told to approach, and I was told that I should say these lines, so I'm reciting them as though reading them from a script.
Yep.
Right? There's no congruence there because it doesn't seem like it's coming from you.
Yeah.
Right? The stuff that you said you do at night, you could totally do in the day. Hey, I'm for you is fine. Right? Especially for like, maybe not for a walking set so much, but like any stationary one. Hey, I'm who are you?
Cool.
Right? And then it's like, what? Well, why do I, like, I'm just fucking with you. It's, you handle yourself well though. Hi.
Yeah,
Just try like doing what's really congruent for you. Because the whole like, hey, I thought you're cute, I had to meet you opener isn't the best opener in the world. So if you're incongruent with it or don't like it, why force it? Right? If you're comfortable opening some other way, open that other way. Know that you can do the same opener you do at night, by the way, less harsh.
Yeah.
Right? So you can do it, because those are all rather brusque and harsh. But if you make them like a 7 out of 10 brusque instead of a 9 out of 10, then that might work pretty well. So try it. I don't know.
No.
Experiment with it.
Hi. Excuse me. I just had to tell you look absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
I'm just waiting for a friend sitting in the sun. Thanks though.
Yeah. All
Sorry.
right. No worries. Enjoy.
Did you say I'm waiting for what?
It doesn't even matter. Like, I'm talking to her, and he sits down right behind her, and she just looks and just stares dead into the camera.
Oh, so
And
you're
then
just
looks
nervous
at me,
about
being,
it?
like, confused, and I was like, fuck it.
Okay, so the big lesson out of this is stay inside.
Stay inside. Yeah.
Obviously.
A lot of this was sort of like, because I hadn't done a day game in a while, and I'm like running through my head, I'm like, I don't know what to say next. And instead of just pushing through all that awkwardness, I'm like, I'm gonna take the win and walk away now. It's like more than I did before. But short term, that like makes sense to me, but long term, like the expected value of any of these sets is 0.
Right.
Right? Like.
Exactly. Well, also the education value, even beyond anything else. Beyond the success value. Also understand that they are just as awkward as you, right? They just as much as like you feel the need to say the right thing for them, they're feeling the exact same thing. You can even acknowledge the awkwardness. You can be like, yeah, I don't even really know what to say to you, but I'm here, right?
Yeah.
It's actually really funny. This is a Julian line from years ago. I saw him, it's actually the Ganza when we were doing New York boot camp or whatever. So he talked to a girl, and he went in and did some kind of like really obnoxious opener, and she like laughed and appreciated it, but it was like very out there. And so then there was like this like massive sort of like awkward silence of what comes after that. And he's like, yeah, so I don't do this I don't do this much. So what do we do now? Is this the part where we exchange numbers and like get married and shit? So it's like totally fine.
Yeah.
Right? Just like acknowledge the situation. Be like, so yeah, I guess I should have like prepared, but I just came up to you spontaneously. So that's all I had. I guess now we have to be normal. All right. Right? Just talk through it.
Excuse me. Hi, I just had to say you look absolutely lovely.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Where are you up to on this like freezing fucking day?
I'm going home right now.
Yeah.
It's freezing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Enjoy it.
Stay warm.
Oh, you too.
Right. The word for you and all these. Number one is stay for the awkwardness. The other one is assume the burden of the conversation.
Yeah.
Right? It's not her job to make the conversation good. It's yours. It's your job. It doesn't even have to be good. It's your job to make the conversation, period.
I know all this at
Right?
night. It's just, yeah.
Think of it like this is like cooking for starving children, okay? You don't have to do some great chef shit. You just have to show up with some food. All right? That's it. You don't have to do anything crazy. You just have to show up and bring a little something.
Yeah, this is the first bad reaction. This is the first bad reaction I get like all day.
Okay.
All right, excuse me. I just had to tell you, you look absolutely lovely.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Do you know what the hell this is?
I have no idea.
It's weird.
Yeah.
There's like a dude in a mask.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. I think it's like a
no.
Mexican wrestling thing,
Oh, really?
but I don't know
fun.
because they seem very serious.
Yeah.
So.
I have no idea. I'm not from New York, so.
Oh no shit. Where are you from? Ugh. Gross.
Yes, I know.
What the hell?
Much better though, right? What happened? You opened with something you were actually thinking.
Yeah.
Right? You did exactly the open at night. Something situational.
What the hell are you doing here?
Just selling art. So, yeah. I just came up for the weekend.
I'm the exact opposite of art. I'm a nerd.
You're a nerd?
Yeah.
Yeah. You live in New York?
Do now.
Nerdy New York?
Nerdy New York.
That's- Oh, cool.
But now I'm stuck here forever.
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 There's nothing wrong with
There-
that.
No.
No.
Cause like.
She likes you. Funny. The one time you actually make an effort, she likes you. Crazy how that works. What's missing in the set?
So there's a connection, right? You're talking
Little
about
bit.
North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. So what's missing in the set is like intent and direction. Right? This is very chit chatty. It's good chit chat. It's fine. It's not like it's missing. It's not like it's lacking at this point. But if it continues going this direction, it's going to be the 10-minute set to nowhere.
Yeah, because like in nighttime, I try not I need to start doing this now, but like I try not to make like overt statements of intent.
Mm-hmm.
I really just try and build like a very attractive vibe and then lead.
How about covert statements of intent? Okay, so an overt statement of intent would be like, I like you.
Right.
I think you're sexy. Don't do that. In day game or night game.
Okay,
Don't do that, right? However, if you say something like, yeah, you know what? I don't know if you and I are going to get along anymore.
Okay.
That's a statement of intent as well. Because it implies that at one point you
yeah.
did think so, right? Right? Or even if you leave out the internet anymore, I don't think you and I are going to get along. The fact that it's under consideration,
Right.
whether that matters, that's a statement of intent. So you can do those in the negative, right? Or you can say, ones that I do are like little backhanded compliments or the subtle statements like, you're actually not so bad. Things like that, right?
So
Where
like,
it's
my expectation was low,
mm-hmm.
and you may be exceeding that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You seem 10% cooler than the average New Yorker, congratulations. Right? Stuff like that where it's like, you are giving them something, you're saying they're standing out, but you're not like, I am sold. You're like, oh, okay.
I'm here, I think they're here, and I'm like, oh, you're actually here.
Something like that,
Okay.
right? And so it's a statement of intent, but it's not a put your balls on the platter statement of intent, if that makes sense.
Right.
And those work daytime and night.
It's like everywhere else is too slow paced.
Yeah, this is a good place to be stuck forever.
So I went on vacation. I was in Europe. And I was just like itching because they take forever to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, screw that.
What's your name? Nice to meet you.
Mexican wrestling, that's cool.
I don't know. I see the Mexican flag, some flag I don't know.
Maybe it's like a flag. Maybe it's like a
I
fake
hope
flag.
so. I hope they fight.
Yeah.
I came out here one time. They were like boxing,
Oh, really?
and they were taking people from the crowd. They had like these big gloves, and people were like beating the shit out of each other.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love violence.
I could get down with that. That's so fun.
Why'd you pick like the coldest day in the world?
because I'm from colder,
This is
but
nothing to you.
Yeah. Yeah. We still have snow up there.
Gross. I hate
And
snow.
now-
Snow, like, it's pretty for the first 10 minutes, and it's just disgusting.
Yeah, it's never pretty.
Okay, so all this like good banter talk, it serves a purpose.
Yeah.
That purpose is to make you normal and to like make you high value, get her to like you. At that point, this is accomplished. She likes you, okay? She likes you. So when she likes you, then the next thing you need to do is think, what is the next step that two people that like each other would do? And in that case, I refer to like my experience with bad pornos and say like, what would happen if this were to be sex in half an hour? So if I'm trying to pull, I'm screening logistics, I'm screening in the positive, I'm trying to spend time with her. If I'm just going for a phone number, a bad way to do game efficiency wise is to spend half an hour talking to this girl and get a phone number.
Yeah.
Right? Unless this girl's like, if this girl's a Victoria's Secret model, maybe you'll spend half an hour and get a phone number. But in general, the phone number after 5 minutes is just as solid as the phone number after half an hour. And in fact, if anything, it's less try hard and more high value. So what I'm looking to do there is I might actually disqualify myself. I might actually say I'm on my way somewhere even if I'm not. I might have a fake errand somewhere I have to be that just gives a reason why closing makes sense. Because it's kind of a weird premise. It's like I'm hanging out talking to you, having a good time. I'd like to talk to you and have more good time, but not now. Right? It's kind of weird. But if there's some kind of reason for it, then you can bridge it very easily. So I might be thinking that.
Part of this is also like, usually there's a lot of people out. Mm-hmm. This day was like really cold. Mm-hmm. So like no one is out. We hadn't seen any like girl worth approaching for like half an hour.
So you're just like, let me
So
spend some
part
time.
of me is just like, I need a longer set.
Right.
One, I'm on video. I need a longer set.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm getting more in state actually conversing with her.
Sure, 'cause you're
So
talking
even
to
if
somebody.
this one doesn't go anywhere,
Mhm.
hopefully I can channel this over to later sets.
Yeah. No, I'm fine with all that. That's all good.
Yeah.
Just do know how to close though.
Yeah.